Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a review and first impressions on this Ace Beauty. I believe it's pronounced Ace Beauty. I don't think it'd be Ace Beaute, but I could be totally wrong. I've never heard anybody pronounce this brand before. But this is the Quintessential palette. I could be pronouncing that wrong too, but I don't know. I saw this on Instagram. It popped up in the things you may like feed. I had never heard of this brand before, and then I saw this palette. I believe it's their first palette, so I went out on a limb and bought it based off the swatches I saw online. So yeah, I wanted to go ahead and review it for you guys, and yeah. So this palette came really quickly. I ordered it, and by the end of the week it was already to me, which is super amazing. That never happens. If you see any mess behind me, I apologize that I just kind of threw this all together. This new little setup I have in front of me with these new lights, so I'm not sure if the lighting's even decent or good. I hope it's good. I think it's good, so we'll just have to see. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. I'm just gonna play with it on camera and see what I think. I'm gonna swatch it as well. So I did, when I got it, I peeked in it because you can't not receive a palette and not peek at it first, right? Jeez. The ingredients look like it has the same ingredients as most eyeshadow palettes, like the Morphe eyeshadows. I don't see anything different, I don't think. I mean, I don't know, I don't really care too much about that. Probably should though. Alright, and then inside we got this card. Super pretty, it's like gold embroidered. Oh my god, that's so classy. I think the price of this palette was like, I want to say it was like $38, which is not bad at all. It's $38.99. And the swatches look amazing. If you hear my cat meowing in the background, I apologize. Just ignore her. So this is what the outside of the palette looks like, just like it does on the box. Then you open it. Oh my god, it's so pretty. The pans are so big. The palette, like the way that the palette is, kind of reminds me of the Juvia's Place palettes. Like they're that kind of box. It's actually almost the same size, but this is the mini. This is what the inside of the Quintessential palette. It's so pretty. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh, I just dug my fingernail in it. No! So this is what the inside looks like. There is no mirror, but honestly that's okay. I usually never use the mirror on makeup palettes anyways. Just depends on where I am and what my setup is. But these pans are pretty big. Like, let me get a normal size, like single eyeshadow pan. This is a Makeup Geek single eyeshadow. So now I'm going to swatch them. Okay, pretty buttery. That one's a little powdery. Oh no, I didn't skip a finger. I love that color. Whew, I'm excited for this one. Oh, that feels so soft and creamy. Patchouli, very good transition shade, very soft matte. Wow. More shimmery ones are super soft. Starry Nights. Ooh. It's a little kick up there, but not bad. Oh, that's gorgeous. Wow. That's what that row looks like. I'm gonna insert a picture here of all the swatches after I swatch them. Okay, so those are the swatches. The matte ones are a little dry, but some of them are pretty creamy, like cinnamon. That one was really creamy. This one was a little chalky, Rosewood was, but it was still super pigmented. It's this one right here. But the shimmers are wonderful. They're amazing. So creamy, so smooth on the finger. So now I'm going to just play with this and see how it applies on the eyes. I don't have any eyeshadow primer on. I just have concealer on my eyes, so that way we can see true to what it is if you don't use primer. Patchouli first. So this one right here. With an all over fluffy brush. Just put that all over to kind of set that concealer or the primer, whichever one you have on. Also makes it a good transition shade because it's a little bit darker than my skin tone. Alright, okay, so I'm gonna go in with Clove. It's such a pretty orangey peach and I just want to use it in my crease. I don't really know what kind of look I'm going for, but I'm gonna just do something. It applies pretty well, if you can see. Mix in some patchouli, make it a little lighter. This tangerine color, this orange right here, and this Morphe R37 brush, just a little bit of a smaller blending brush to put it in my crease but lower than the last color. Hey guys, sorry I wasn't explaining what I was doing here, but basically I just took a clean, really fluffy blending brush and I'm just blending my eyeshadow to my liking. So yeah. I'm gonna take Rosewood, this little rosy color. This reminds me of Red Ochre from the Anastasia palette. This one's a little, you need a little extra of this color for it to really start blending. Alright, so what I'm doing here is really just focusing that color on the outer portion of my eye. I'm really packing it on there and then blending it out. And I'm building it up to the opacity that I would like, and then I'm going to just blend a little bit into my crease. So I had to put a little bit more of that rosewood color on the outer part of my eye for it to really like make a difference. So the application on the eye wasn't that great, but we still made it work. See, that's like once I dust it off, it just does that. So what I was trying to explain was that when you first dig into this rosewood color, it's really not that pigmented when you put it on your eyes. But I really suck at explaining things on the spot, so yeah. But once you build it up, it is a really, really pretty color, and I think it really helped make this look. Maybe it's my brush, I don't know. I'm gonna take Bergamot, this one out here, on my MAC 239 brush. Tap it off. I'm not gonna put any Fix Plus on it just so I can see how it applies naturally. pretty. So I'm going to intensify that shadow with Fix Plus now, just so it can be extra, but that's what it looks like by itself. Pretty. I did a pretty look. To take the dark color, the black Neuroli, just a little bit of it, and put it in my outer corner, just a little, smoke it out a little bit. Hopefully I didn't just ruin this. I never use blacks. So now I'm just adding more of that Rosewood color to try to fix what I just did. Because honestly, I never use blacks. Blacks intimidate the bejesus out of me. I don't do black eyeshadow. I don't do gray eyeshadow. Like, dark purple is as good as it gets. Because, I don't know, I just find that blacks are really hard to blend out. So I'm just trying to fix what I did and even it out on the other eye. So that's what I'm doing. I think I'm going to take this cinnamon color right here on this small Morphe E36 brush and do my waterline. I also just want to point out and kind of just like throw out there that my foundation looks like crap in this video. And well, I kind of had already come home from work, and yeah, my foundation had been on for a couple hours, so it started breaking down on my nose, and my skin was really dry at this point, so please forgive me, okay? I'm gonna take my Too Faced sketch marker eyeliner. I'm going to take my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara, the dupe for the Better Than Sex. It's really good mascara. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I'm going to take Jasmine, the first shadow in the palette, and pop that right there. This is the eye look that I finished with for this palette. Just finish off with the Stila Carmelo liquid lipstick. So overall, I think this palette is very good. For $38, you get 16 shadows, really, with a big pan. They're actually big pan eyeshadows. They swatch very nicely, they apply very nicely. Some of them are a little chalky, you have to really work with and go over a few times, but other than that, they're really good. The palette's very, very sturdy. It doesn't feel like cheap packaging at all. I also think you can do many, many looks with this palette. You can stick with a more natural look. You can go with some evening looks. You can do some sunset looks. You can do like the pretty cranberry look that everybody's doing lately. That's it for my review on the Ace Beauty Quintessential palette. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more from me. I love ya, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!